What's going on, everybody? In today's video, we are checking out Jansen Storytime number 3, Moving Across Europe, featuring Elise Ride.
You're gonna tell us how to say it down below. I know it.
I don't know who that is, so it's somebody, but that's what we're gonna check out. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, 9 a.m. We do one at 4 p.m. every day. Bass play-alongs, live performances with bands, musician tips. All kinds of videos, definitely check it out. In the description, Amazon affiliate links, all things Nightwish, lots of other links, lots of information, all kinds of things in the description. Definitely check it out. All right, this one, we're get your seatbelts. It's gonna be edited. It's gonna be edited out.
You didn't have to edit it out.
I do now.
Get your seatbelts, you said.
Yeah, because this is 18 minutes long. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, get a snack, get a drink, hang out.
Bam.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
Story time.
Welcome to Saturday's Story Time. My name is Jansen and this is episode number 3. In today's episode, I'd like to look at this week in 2020, but also 6 years ago, back in 2014, when I made the huge step to immigrate from the Netherlands, my country of birth, to Finland. Finland, of course, because of Nightwish, I decided to try and learn the language, which is really, really difficult. And fell in love with the country. So I made the step. I was gonna live there and signed a rental contract, but that went on tour with Refam for a long time. And during the tour, I was gonna arrange for everything, but it's really difficult while touring. 6 weeks States, 3 weeks South America. It was really, really intense. So I was very fortunate. My sister was helping me with a lot of practical stuff. At the same time, I also met Hannes, whom I married and immigrated with to Sweden 1 year after. So yes, 5 years ago, the next immigration in this very week coincidentally happened where, we went from Finland to Sweden. So it's a much calmer week, I can tell you that. It's been a lot of horseback riding, not only home, but I also took some training outside of our little bubble here at home. In a wonderful stable near Alingsås in Sweden, where I also had a lesson and rode a very experienced horse who could teach me a lot of things. And it just was an inspiring experience where I could ride and get feedback, where I could feel the things I can do with a horse that is better trained than my horses, because I'm still training them, to remind me how it feels and to, get inspired to try and teach them what I've learned or what I knew that I could do. But, it was a good reminder, a really nice experience that inspired me, not only in horseback riding, but also how to, take care of everything around the stables, paddocks. Everything looks so beautiful there. Really great. So and of course I'm writing music. The stuff that's been happening basically in the first 2 episodes is an ongoing process. Home life, gardening, growing my veggies, riding the horses, hanging with my family, and of course music writing. So if you haven't checked out the first 2 episodes, I hereby invite you to do so. And if you did, in the second episode, is a bit of an Easter egg. There is an animal that comes by that is not ours. Could that be?
A deer.
6 years ago, immigration was going to happen. Flight was going to take off on the 1st of July. My sister was very, very pregnant with her first, and of course I wanted to meet her child. I wanted to be there when she was born. So we were at Grasspop, Hannes and I. I was there as a guest with Sebaton, and as we were relaxing in the sun, at least I was, a phone call came. Your sister just went into labor. Yes, it's happening, baby. Oh, I'm gonna meet the child before I immigrate. That's great, but now what? What am I supposed to do? Do I need to go there immediately, or no idea? It was so funny to realize that I instantly had no idea. Well, obviously, I just need to wait and hope everything goes well. And as the day rolled by and the show even happened, we got back onto the nightliner and took off from Grasspop, and then the news came. A baby girl was born, all healthy and well. And yeah, that meant I could meet her, Rose, who's now 6. Yeah, for the first time, right before jumping into that plane. And I can tell you that's an emotional roller coaster, because you're gonna leave your family and friends behind and start something new. As excited as I was, it's still a major step. It's a thing that takes you out of your comfort zone entirely. Yet again, I do believe that those kind of steps are vital to take every now and then, because you grow so much as a person. So here comes another question to you though. What have you been doing in the last 5 to 6 years that really took you out of your comfort zone and made you rethink everything? Well, as from basic off, or just rethink life a little bit, because, well, it's an interesting talk, really is. I'm going to have a special guest also with me later on today, and she'll also be joining me on Floor Finds. That's another new YouTube feature that I've been starting, where I interview other people with one question that we both answer and talk about. So that's going to be there. Floor Finds with Marco Hietala is already online. And Elise is coming as well. They're working on a brand new album, so I'm sure we're going to be talking about that.
There, mates. That's so nice. I'm working on the last romantic part of owning horses. Oh, in great health though. Yeah, you like riding the four-wheeler? Yeah. It's got ticks everywhere. We try to keep them at bay with all kinds of stuff, but it still comes. Tips are welcome. But yes, I'm sure all the beautiful pictures, the idealistic pictures of rock stars went down the toilet. But hey, if you do have horses, they poop every day.
It's good for the garden, right?
Right. I'm not getting any help with you, is it?
So cute.
No, you just took my spot. Well, reality check. But funny enough, when I'm out here, and they are there, and sometimes they follow me, and the cat thinks it's just nice to follow, I get really good ideas. And I've been picking some flowers. Took my raincoat with me because, you never know. That's life.
That's a
all
happy
right,
cat.
family. Ready to ride?
Her cat.
Yeah, you're gonna sit with me. Let's see what happens next.
We need more of those.
Goes in the basket.
That would be so cute. Is it gonna get in the basket?
Better.
It's just gonna stay on the edge.
Better go in the basket.
What?
Oh, maybe get the beginner's mistake. I make it every day.
She's just gonna... Finley.
Oh. Nope, I'm out of here.
Oh, bye, Finley.
So here we are at the end of June
Floor's
and the beginning
feet.
of July in 2020. What has happened this week?
Yes, that's a very good question. What happened? I actually had a photo shoot.
Oh,
Yes, with Patrick Oleus.
Okay.
Probably also worked with. Yes. So that was it. And then I've been doing some work for the companies because people are now going on vacation. They actually did work
yeah.
still in the office because there are only 2 people, or 3 I think.
Okay.
So I've been doing that and taking a walk. I have a friend from Germany visiting in Gothenburg. So we've been out having dinner. Actually, we've been quite busy.
Yeah. Nice. And anything with Amaranthe that maybe happened in this time?
Well, yes, it was the photo shoot, only with 4 band members though.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit complicated still to travel, as people know, especially from Denmark and Finland, where they live.
Right.
It's a little bit far. And then we are getting into TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's also band related. And we have released our first single on the new album.
Right.
Yes.
Cool.
That's 3 days ago now.
Nice.
A song called Viral, and it's the first release on for us on the upcoming album called Manifest.
Nice.
Yes.
And when is the album coming?
In October 2nd.
No, that's too long to wait.
Yes, it's usually like that.
Then again, time can go so fast. In this episode, I've been talking about my week also in 2020, but thinking a lot about what happened for me 6 years ago. So I was wondering, how was your 2014 around this time?
I remember now very clear. It was probably the first summer where I felt that the band had grown.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like one of the first really good summer with a lot of really nice shows. Because we made a summer outdoor, we call it outdoor summer tour.
Okay.
So it was not really a festival, but we opened up for a band called Sabaton. Sabaton, you know?
Yeah.
And that's actually fun.
Yeah.
It is. It's so funny because I loved that summer. That summer was just amazing. We went to all these small, super cute cities all over Sweden, including Varberg and places everywhere. And it was a very great stage already for them back then. They were very successful, and it was a big thing for us to open for them. And I remember I was really happy.
Nice.
So that's 2014. And
Nice.
6 years later, we had another tour together. So it's fun how things
Came full circle.
happen.
Yes. But when it works with each other, it's cool to do it again.
Have you done that with your own band or Nightwish? That you tour with the band and then you tour again?
Yeah, but I have to think because my first was yes, of course, but that's the tour that I met Hannes, which is 6 years ago, was in the States, but that was with my Dutch band that isn't there anymore now, Revamp.
Yeah.
And exactly a year later, in the same period, it was also like April, May, I did a tour again, but that was Nightwish and Sabaton. Yeah.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah. But after that, no more shows together, unfortunately. No, not like that. No more tours anyway. So, and now when we play the same festival, we always play on different days because they tend to headline and so do we. So we're both on grass pop, but we're not getting to see each other. Yeah, that's it. But I also thought for me getting out of immigration from the Netherlands to Finland was a huge step. And then 1 year later, exactly 1 year later, same week, I immigrated with Hannes though from Finland to Sweden. Also a very big step, just a little bit easier because it was with somebody. Like first immigration was all by myself. To a country where the language is pretty inaccessible and difficult, and
Yes.
yeah. So it's a total out of your comfort zone kind of thing, and I've been asking people to think about what he or she has been doing in the last 6 years that was out of your comfort zone. So I'd like to pop the same question.
Yes. I have a not so fun answer to that question, I think, because I haven't done anything that extreme. And
No.
I've been thinking a lot about moving to some other country and things like this. That's something I really would love to try, but it hasn't happened.
No, well, it's not something you spontaneously do. Like, you know what? I'm going to immigrate to Finland. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Hello,
just-
Finland. Can I come?
Yeah, and there's been only thoughts about doing things outside of the comfort zone. But then it happened that we just kept going with the same things, like you tour and then you write an album and then you record an album and then you tour again and then it goes on and on and on and on. All the way until now then.
Yeah.
2020.
And are you doing something now that's more out of the comfort zone though?
Yes, I have been thinking to take a driver's license. And that is definitely out of my comfort zone because I tried before and I failed twice.
Okay.
Yes, but it's I am very, very scared of cars.
Oh yeah, that doesn't help.
No. And so then I had very bad, well, when I think about myself driving, I get these warning flags in my head, you know. So then I thought I better not do it. But then this is something I will do now, and I'm scared like hell.
Oh man, no.
But,
Face your demons.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Everyone else can do it, and you know, I guess it's something you get used to. You just like riding a bike or something.
Maybe.
Even though I usually fall on my bike and scooters and stuff, but.
Yeah, it's different with cars, but they're a whole lot safer, I would say.
True. Yeah, you're not that.
If you don't
naked, so to speak.
No, a little bit more protected, but fear, I guess, very often is not that rational,
No.
but it's very, very vivid. So it's still as much there as you need to do something with it, but face the fears and try to see if you can get out of it and enjoy driving and the fun and the freedom of being able to just jump in your car and come here, for instance. That's
exactly
liberating. I always think it's so nice to be able to do it. So, but one step at a time, though. Cool. Let's hope that it's gonna happen and that you
cool. Thanks.
get over it.
Yeah, in worst case, you can always go to some therapist or something. I think that's also something that's like outside.
They're talking about driving a car,
things
right?
you think you don't need, but I'm
It's a
thinking
fear for
why not?
Germany.
Because
Yeah, that's
you
pretty
know,
wild. A
all kinds.
therapist
Because it's about how
for
your
driving
mind
a car.
thinks.
Yeah.
Of course. So me being so scared of driving and stuff, I guess there is some ways that you can change that state.
Yeah, I can imagine so. And in any way, I would say that learning more about yourself and how you function and how you take in information or just how your mind works.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go to school and you learn everything about the world and everything around yourself, but very little about yourself.
That's very true.
And maybe at school you're not old enough to actually get that curious or mature enough, but at some point in life, why not?
So that's something I'm very curious about, and I would like to try that.
Cool.
See what I can find.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Alright, this was episode number 3 of Saturday Storytime. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like it and subscribe if you didn't do that already. I'll be taking you with me on a little trip that I'm going to be doing next week. I'll be going to the Netherlands and, that's going to be coming up in episode 4. So stay tuned for that. And if you would have any questions that I could maybe answer, please drop them somewhere on YouTube or on my Instagram or Facebook. I'll be reading. Cool. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Okay.
Babe, you have to understand that there's people who live in places that you don't need a car.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I didn't need a car when I lived in Boston.
Okay, but there's people who live in like New York City their whole life and they've never driven a car and they're like in their 60s. So like driving a car could sound scary to them, you know?
Yeah. That's cool.
We know somebody who still doesn't have their license and they're in their 30s. We do. I mean, you can't put it in the video who it is.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
takes public
Wow.
transportation.
Yeah. No. You need to learn how to drive a car.
No, you don't need to learn how to drive a car. Depending on where you live,
I guess she just drives her scooter around everywhere. Where does she live? I don't know. First of all, I don't know who this lady is.
Yeah,
and I don't know her band. Amaranth? Something like that. I feel like I've seen the name, but I don't know them, like, at all. So I don't know where they're from. Somewhere in Europe, I assume. Yeah. Yeah.
I like the cat. The cat's cute.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so she was talking about 6 years from 6
From
years
then.
ago. So they were in 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 6 years from 2020 would be 2014.
14.
What were you doing in 2014?
Music. Playing all the time.
Where?
I think I did 260 gigs that year. That was one of the years that I did like 260
Where were you?
gigs. I was in LA.
Okay.
Yeah. I was playing all the time. I probably had like 5 to 7 gigs a week. You know, like a lot. I was playing a lot. Earth, Wind & Fire album had just come out the year before, probably a couple months before. And, you know, just playing bass. Just lots of that. Playing bass, writing songs, recording. I mean, yeah, real hard. Where were you?
I think I just started college again, like, because I had dropped out of college for a couple years, and then I went back, so I think I had just moved back or something, and like went in full time, like more than full time. I was taking like a ton, like, I mean, it was like the whole purpose was just to get it finished. So yeah, I think that's what I was doing.
Did you know how to drive?
Yeah, but
Interesting. I'm just kidding. So did I. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, so what else? Anything else?
Oh, okay, this is weird, but I wonder what room she was filming the, like, sit down, talking, interview in, because the only reason why I'm like, what kind of room is that, is because the walls were chipboard.
Were they?
Yeah, they were sheets. It was, from what we could see in the frame, were 3 sheets of chipboard painted gray. It was
It's just a backdrop.
You could definitely see it was chipboard because there was like a line through it, right? Like every however many feet, and you can see like the texture of the chipboard on it. So I'm like, maybe she's in like, I don't know, a barn or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. But like, yeah, the walls were interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I just noticed that she needs a microphone.
Yeah.
Not on the camera, like next to them or something. That's why I was noticing the whole time. I'm like, okay, we have to just stay silent so that I can hear everything. Because it was so distant. Anyways, yeah.
I hope she composts that horse poo.
Ew.
Okay.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Wow, beauty. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos. All kinds of videos. Lots of videos. Bass videos, musician videos, reaction videos. Check it out. All kinds of information in the description. Definitely check that out. We'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Bye.